8 o'clock, and for me, I'm traveling to Rubona. Today is the next of my community updates. Today is 4th of March, and yeah, this is the view. This is coming from Mityana. This is the view of Uganda, back from the bus. So you can see me. I'm covered. You can keep it down so the whole bus doesn't know I have a camera. So you can see me, I'm covered, but it's not because I've changed my religion. It's because of all the dust. So the dust, there's a lot of dust. They're working on the road, so I'm covered. So anyway, so we're heading to Rubona and we'll see what's there. Start on the video, I wanted to show you a couple pictures of the process since I didn't capture it all on video. In this first slide, you can see the dye trainer and the sales manager. Her name is Kellen. Next to her is Magazi. He's the manager of the BBC Honey, which we'll see later, but he also is an advisor and one of the founders of the Rubona Basket Weavers Association. All of the dyes made from the Rubona Basket Weavers Association are all natural and made from plants around. On the next slide, you will see how they separate the fibers of the grasses of the raffia grass and soak them in that salt you see at the second picture on the top. And the salt separates out the fibers enough where it can absorb the dye better. Then depending on which color you're going to use, you add different types of flowers. Most of the time you boil and you let them sit in the picture that you see in the middle on the bottom. You can see them sitting and soaking in that red water. And then lastly you dry them. And they dry for a couple hours to a couple days, depending again on the color you want. On the third slide, you can see the many different colors they can make, all natural dyes. And then the baskets that they're very talented at, and they sell all over the country and internationally.
So when you sell these ones, are the blue ones more expensive because it's more difficult? Or do they sell them all the same price?
Same price.
Really?
Yeah, but this bundle is a bit smaller than the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one.
Ah, yes.
You see the comb honey? Comb honey.
Smells good.
Which you shall do next time practically. The plate and the spoon. Then we start smashing the honeycombs. And we put them on the tray.
Are they there? Ah.
Like this one, so it is dripping in the plastic.
The honey left over from the comb
is coming from, yeah, this is a sieve. It's kind of a sieve.
Ah.
Yeah. And so we have honey here. To get liquid thing to pour in the molds so that we make the candles.
Cool.
Simple. Yeah.
Whoa.
The dirt works we already.
Oh, whoa. You just picked up that saucepan with pieces of paper. You just picked up that saucepan with pieces of paper.
Once more.
These are insulators.
I can't see, but oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like that?
Of course, that's one is
Okay, let me show. So now I've now made my mold, and this cool little contraption is sticks that are kind of put together with wax and some rubber bands to hold the wick in place on the top. So let's see how it turns out. Wow. Like there?
Sure, yours is over. Thank you very much.
It takes a couple hours to dry, so the idea with this product is that you leave it here, and then after you do the hike the next day, then you can come back and find them completely. So we've just finished candle making. It was a lot of fun. Jenny, who's behind the camera right now, she and I made our own little candle. First person to my left here is Tadeo. We're calling him the Candle Master. He's the one who showed us how to make the candles, and next to him is Magazi. And Magazi, you're the manager?
I'm the manager
of the BBC.
Yeah.
Okay, and what does BBC stand for?
the Bunyangabo beekeeping community.
Bunyangabo.
Yeah,
I'm somehow close.
Community.
So one cool thing I was just talking about, here they offer a couple-day training for people of beekeeping, but one cool thing at the very end is they do HIV/AIDS training. And Magazi, why do you think that's important to add that to your training?
Of course, HIV/AIDS, I must say, it's now a cross-cutting issue. And it is affecting everyone, whether you're doing what you're doing, what is affecting everyone. And we just thought it very necessary that we have to incorporate it in our program. And one of the reasons was that whenever farmers could bring honey, give them money, they could not use it for development purposes. They could go in for women and expenses. So we had to make it a point that we incorporate it in our program.
Okay.
Train our farmers.
That's a nice integration that you have that part of the training.
Yeah.
So I think that's the end of our community update for today. The basket dyeing on that side, and so now we've actually made candles. So this is the process. They're now trying to get this one-day excursion for Rubona, and yeah, so this is the next step. So signing off from your community update. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, bye.